Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. Excuse me. Here's another way too early prediction game involving Oklahoma. I will be making an Oklahoma-Texas prediction very soon, and a Texas A&M prediction too soon. Video soon also. So look out for that. But this is about the Tennessee-Oklahoma game. Oklahoma's first ever SEC game ever in football. Oh, my nose here. Sorry about that. But I know Tennessee's defense was better than what it was in 22 with Hendon Hooker, but it still wasn't anything great. A lot like Oklahoma's defense, not anything great. But I think Oklahoma's talent. There's two reasons I'm picking Oklahoma to win this game. There's two of them. I'm a Texas fan, so of course I'm doing that. One, this game is in Oklahoma, so that's a huge advantage for Oklahoma. Oklahoma's going to go in this game feeling they have something to prove more than Tennessee probably will, because Tennessee's already been in the SEC for a while. Oklahoma, this is their first SEC game. They know people are kind of doubting them to be very good, especially in their first year in the SEC. As a Texas fan, I think they'll do very well, okay? And I'm admitting that. But it's a big home game, and Oklahoma has a lot to prove. Plus, Oklahoma's a more talented team than Tennessee is. And as much as I don't think Oklahoma's defense will be elite, again, I do think that their defense, one thing their defense did do pretty well was forcing turnovers this past year. That they did do overall in all their games put together. They did force a bunch of turnovers. I expect their defense to continue to get better. It still wasn't elite. I don't think it's going to be elite or even great. I think it'll be okay, pretty good. Not a top 10, 15, or even 20 defense, but, clearly a defense that's making strides. Because by now, I think you'll see a big leap in Oklahoma's defense because, yes, Brent Venables is a defensive guy. And yes, he's been recruiting for the last few years. So now it's going to be his defense. It's starting to become actually his defense. He's going to have his recruits that he's been getting the last year or two to actually start playing and starting. And they should play better than anything he had that was left behind by Alex Grinch and Lincoln Riley. So I think Oklahoma is a better team than Tennessee this year. It's a home game. Talent, again, goes hand in hand with being better. And Oklahoma has a lot to prove. I do believe Oklahoma will probably struggle in the SEC. Not to the point where they can't compete and win games. But this should be a winnable game for them. Because Tennessee's good with Josh Heupel. But, however you say his name, I don't think they're going to be great or elite. He did have one good year. It's hard for me to see that happen again. Give me Oklahoma in a higher scoring game. Oklahoma 38, Tennessee 30, 31, something like that. I just think the home field advantage will be a big advantage for Oklahoma, and Oklahoma makes more plays. I know their quarterback, Arnold, or Jackson Arnold, whatever his name is, I know he looked bad in the Alamo Bowl game. You got to understand, he was a true freshman. That was his first ever game. He hadn't played before. So, of course, he's going to look bad and make mistakes. That's normal for any young quarterback, especially when he's only get about a month to prepare for his first ever game. I expect that to be cleaned up a lot. He did have a lot of upside. I saw a lot of things I liked in that game. So, give me Oklahoma to win.